Hello, this is Reefer Brian coming to you from my new, well not new, it's a used, but I moved my 10 gallon into my 14 gallon BioCube. Got that going, so I put in a new sand bed so you can see the diatom bloom there in the sand bed. I expected that. But you know what, before when I had my BioCube up, it got a diatom bloom in the sand bed too, and I don't know what that is all about, but this thing definitely likes to grow algae in the sand bed. I don't know if it's the lighting or the power compacts or whatever it is. I don't know. But my new critter there, if you can see him in the middle, he is a Maxi Mini Carpet Anemone, and he's pretty cool. I put him in there today, and he almost ate my shrimp and a snail. A couple close calls, but fortunately he didn't. So he's looking pretty cool. I'm a little worried about him. He looks like he's starting to get a little bleached. My parameters were all good when I put him in, but it's probably just the stress of moving into a new tank and being acclimated and all that kind of stuff. But I went ahead and wrapped my power head, as you can see there, in case he wanders up there. And I'll tell you what, that filter around that power head is pulling stuff out of the water. It's like a mini filter. It didn't look so bad. I'd leave it up. But, just to take you around the tank a little bit, I did move, like I said, my 10 gallon standard into my 14 gallon BioCube, which was sitting empty. All that coralline algae was from when I put it up before, so that's got to, hopefully that'll be covered by some new coralline algae. There's my shrimp. There's Schizo the clown. If you can see him in that hole, he just disappeared. But taking you over this way, and the rock right there to your left is my candy cane trumpet coral. There's my Duncan at the bottom, next to my Fragazinias. Take you over to the right, there's a Plugozoas in the middle, another candy cane coral, and the zinnias is spread to the rock up to the upper right. So, yeah, I've been wanting a carpet anemone for a while now, and I've been doing my research and finally pulled the trigger on it. So, it was funny when my wife got home, I told her I made her search for it, she couldn't find it. And when she did find it, she didn't realize that it went all the way back. She thought it was smaller than what it was. But I got a pretty good deal through Live Aquaria, and I'm happy I got it. It took me about an hour to drip acclimate it. Then I stuck it in the middle, and it moved around just for about 10 minutes, and it found that spot where it's at now. I don't know if you can see it. See if I can get my finger there. It's right there where my finger is, and it goes all the way up here, right in through there. It goes right through there. Yeah, but he's pretty cool. He almost ate my shrimp and a snail. They escaped their Schizo. But and my yellow watchman grub, he's pouting because the enemy is covering his hole that he usually sits in and stares at me when I'm sitting here in my chair. He sits in that hole the yellow watchman grub does, and he stares at me. So he can't sit in that hole anymore, so he's in the back probably pouting, wishing that thing would move. So him and Schizo are in a territorial battle kind of thing for this middle hole. Schizo goes, shakes his tail at him, and a grumpy old man watchman goby opens up his mouth real wide, and they're just like saber rattling back and forth. It's kind of funny to see. So they're fighting over that hole right there. But glad I got him. He's looking, I hate to say it, but he's looking a little bleached out. I'm sure he's stressed from the move and being carted halfway from, more than halfway across the country, and being put in a new tank and having shrimp walk over him and snails rub up against him. So I'm sure he just stressed out. I'll probably turn the moonlights on early tonight, let him kind of, wind down early tonight. But this diatom bloom is kind of making me mad. This BioCube, every time I put this BioCube up, I get a diatom bloom in the sand. I don't know if it's the lights, like I said, I don't know what it is, but it's ugly and I hate looking at it. But I'm going to increase my cleanup crew. If it stays around, I'm going to increase my cleanup crew and get some sand sifters and maybe a conch or something like that. Conch or whatever you call them, C-O-N-C-H I think it is. But really hate that diatom bloom. It only takes away from the tank. But this is Reefer Brian, and I would encourage anybody who's wanting to start a nano tank to don't listen to the critics. It's not as hard as it seems. It's fun. It's but it is demanding, and it does hurt your wallet a little bit. But don't be afraid. Give it a try. This is Reefer Brian saying thank you, and see you next time.